A really strange story out of a female prison. This is a women's-only prison in New Jersey, where 2 of the female inmates were just impregnated by one of the other female inmates. Now, I, like future Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Jackson, I am not a biologist. I suppose this could be miraculous, or there could be some development in right, that female inmate is not really a female. She is a he. It's a dude who's pretending to be a woman who has now just knocked up 2 of the inmates. This occurs less than a year after the state began to adopt this new transgender theory into the prison system, which places inmates in the system based on their gender identity rather than their actual sex. This story is going to be suppressed because it is just another example exposing the transgender nonsense for what it is, which is an absurdity. This story, apparently the inmates who were impregnated willingly. Apparently, that's not totally clear, but I think that's generally what's being reported. But let's take it further. What is one of the main things that occurs in prison? Rape. Rape. It occurs so frequently in prison that it's a joke, right? The joke is, hey, you're going to prison, don't drop the soap. Hey, you're going to prison, you better punch the strongest guy in there because you're going to be made somebody's girlfriend. You're going to be the girlfriend of Bubba when you go in there, buddy. Right? This is a joke in movies just throughout our culture. And I guess it's bad enough when we're talking about single-sex prisons. But now let's say you've got hardened male criminals going into female prisons. It's a little less funny, isn't it? It's a little more, it's a lot more jarring. Well, this could never happen, they tell us. You're just arguing about some slippery slope. No, of course, it's not only is this stuff going to happen, it is happening now. So what is your absurd, false gender ideology worth to you? Is it worth lots of prisoners? Well, one, getting knocked up. That creates a huge problem in and of itself. Think about these poor kids. These poor kids are now going to be born to women in prison. That's a horrible situation for the women and for the kids. Or the kids are going to be killed through abortion. Or they're going to be sent into the foster care system. This is a horrible situation that only exists now because of the absurd, selfish, sexual theories of radical degenerates who are running our country. So that shouldn't happen, period. What's it worth to you? Is your radical, crazy sexual theory worth getting women raped? Because that's what's happening. It's what's going to happen. Of course. We know, actually, that a transgender bathroom policy in Loudoun County led to multiple rapes of young girls. We know that. Is it worth that to you? What the left would say is yes. We know they would say that because they know the risks and they're pushing this stuff anyway. Can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. And the omelet, I guess, is having men dress up like women. Did you like that clip? Good. I'm glad. Ring that bell. Subscribe. Get the notifications. Head on over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, wherever you get your audio podcasts. Subscribe to The Michael Knowles Show. Leave a 5-star review, and I'll see you next time.